At 35, I have no experience in side jobs. My baby is crying, my parents are getting old, and my bank account is in debt. I began to doubt whether this is how my life will be like. Do you feel the same way in front of the screen? Don't turn off the video in a hurry. I'm not here to make money from you, nor am I here to sell you a course. I just want to tell you a fact. It's really not too late to start a side job at 35. What's too late is that you always feel that there is still a chance, but you never really start. 35 years old is the biggest watershed in a man's life. The frivolousness of the past has been worn into silence by mortgages and car loans. The dreams of the past have been denied by KPIs and bosses and become heavy realities. Have you ever had such a moment? Waking up at night, looking at the ceiling and thinking, how did I get to this point today? The child said, "Dad, I want to see the sea." But you can only smile bitterly and say, wait until Dad pays you. Open the bank card, the balance is in the single digits, and the credit card is close to the limit. You thought your life would get better and better, but after 35, you found that many things started to go downhill. Your physical strength declined, your thinking slowed down, and you had fewer and fewer opportunities for promotion. A layoff could bring you back to square one. You also fantasized about winning the lottery, but you know that it was just an escape from the reality. When you start to want to do a side job, you will find that the market is full of traps. Some people scare you with anxiety just to sell courses. Some people deceive you with inspiration, and what they sell is faith. Some people ask you to try everything, but the result is that you fail in everything. You don't want a side job dream, you want a way to survive. So we don't talk about metaphysics or chicken soup. Let's ask ourselves 4 key questions first. Question 1, how many hours can you squeeze out every day? Don't say you don't have time. If you can watch short videos, you will have time to learn new skills. If you can play mobile games, you can spend time studying side jobs. The problem is not time, but whether you are willing to exchange active time for future freedom. Question 2, what skills do you have? Can you write? Can you speak? Can you edit photos? Can you run a community? It doesn't matter if you can't do it. You have worked for so many years, you must have experience that others can use. Don't say you can't do anything, that's just because you don't want to take a serious inventory of yourself. Question 3, how long can you endure zero income? I started YouTube from scratch, and the subscriptions in the first 4 months were less than 1,000, and the income was almost zero. But I told myself, instead of waiting to die, it's better to try to live. If you can't even stand the first few months of having no money, you are destined to not do your side job for long. Question 4, how long can you persist and see no hope? People are not afraid of being poor, but afraid of not seeing a way out. A side job is like driving at night. You can only see 50 meters in front of you, but you must believe that the end is in the distance. Don't rush to make a lot of money. First, establish your own side job rhythm. When doing a side job, don't stare at others who earn hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. What you need to do is find a path that suits your time, plus skills, plus mentality. Do subtraction, focus on one thing, and dig deep. Forget the fantasy of getting rich quickly. Start with earning an extra $500 per month. The side job that can really go far is not explosive power, but stable and sustainable power. So, it's really not too late to do a side job at the age of 35. What's late is, you spend all your time on anxiety and waiting, but never really start. Today's video is not to give you the answer, but to help you beat the drumbeat of the beginning. Like plus subscribe, treat it as your side job day one. If you are willing, let's set off together and raise the sail of wealth freedom together. You are not alone struggling in the dark, so am I. But I chose to move. What about you?